Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're going to do a camera comparison of the Honor 7X with the Moto G5S Plus. So these two phones come with dual cameras, and we have the Honor 7X with a primary 16 megapixel camera and a secondary 2 megapixel camera, and we have LED flash. On the other hand, the Moto G5S Plus comes with a dual 13 megapixel camera and it has an LED flash. It's a dual LED flash. So these two devices come with a dual camera setup, and on the front panel we have an 8 megapixel shooter on both these devices. Additionally, the Moto G5S Plus also comes with a LED flash for the front facing camera. So that was the camera aspect of these two phones. So now let's go into the camera samples to see which is the better camera out of these two devices under different light conditions. So without any further delay, let's get started with the camera comparison. So first step, let's have a look at the video recording sample. So this video is shot in 1080p resolution, and the Moto G5S Plus has electronic image stabilization, and that really shows up in the video. You can see how smooth the video recording quality is on the Moto G5S Plus compared to the a bit shaky video on the Honor 7X. The Moto G5S Plus can also record videos in 4K resolution. At the same time, you could see that the video on the Honor 7X is a bit more brighter and vivid in nature. But since the Honor 7X does not have optical image stabilization or EIS, it feels a bit shaky in nature. So now let's have a look at the daylight captures taken with these two devices. So these are the images taken in bright sunlight, and you can see that both these devices does a good job altogether. The images are a bit more well lit on the Honor 7X. On the other hand, you can see that Moto G5S Plus also produces some really good images overall. You can also see that the Moto G5S Plus tend to be slightly on the warmer tone, while the Honor 7X has a tendency to be slightly on the colder tone. But both these cameras did a quite good job overall in terms of the daylight capture. So we would leave it to our viewers to decide which they feel is a better camera in terms of the daylight conditions. Now let's have a look at the close-up images taken with these two devices. So here again you can see that there isn't much to differentiate between the performance of these two devices. Both are pretty good overall. Again, the color tones is the only area where these two differ, but overall clarity looks pretty good on both these devices. Now let's have a look at the low light captures taken with these two devices. So here you can see that the images shot on the Moto G5S Plus tend to be a bit more brighter in nature than the Honor 7X. So the details are a bit more visible on the Moto G5S Plus, but nevertheless both these devices does a decent job altogether in terms of the low light performance, and the images looks quite okay for this price segment on both the phones. Now next up, let's have a look at the portrait photography. So this is one area where these two devices does not impress and does not have that great clarity and overall sharpness in terms of the portrait photography, but we would say the Moto G5S Plus did a slightly better job here. Now finally, the selfie experience. So this is one area both these devices are almost similar, 8 megapixel shooter, and the additional feature on the Honor 7X is that it has a bokeh mode in the front facing camera. So the images shot on the Honor 7X feels slightly better than the Moto G5S Plus in terms of selfie experience. So that was a detailed camera comparison of these two devices. So we feel both these devices have their own pros and cons. So in terms of daylight performance, both were almost similar, only the tones were different. Close-up images again both were quite similar. Low light performance, the Moto G5S Plus has a slight edge, and even in video recording Moto G5S Plus has an edge. The selfie performance we would give it to the Honor 7X, and the portrait photography, neither of them were really great, but Moto G5S Plus definitely has an edge. So we would leave it to our viewers to decide which is better. Now that you have watched the video, you can tell us which you feel is the better camera in this price segment. So that's all guys, thanks for watching, hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.